Welcome to the second part of the list of upcoming Unreal Engine 5 games. If you haven't seen the first part, then check it out first. Okay then, let's start. I will pick up our list where we left off in the last part. Number 21, Quantum Error. A first-person horror game by Team Coil is currently being created on Unreal Engine 5. From the footage shown so far, the game has a rich atmosphere and stylized graphics. It has seen a noticeable improvement after the switch to UE5 thanks to the engine's enhanced lighting. This FPS appears to be exciting, terrifying, and intense. Assigned the role of a firefighter, players go on a rescue mission to a research center that strangely differs into the realm of cosmic horror. Quantum Error doesn't yet have a set release date. Number 22, Dreamhouse, the game. Unreal Engine 5 is a gaming engine that may be used to create a variety of games, not just large AAA blockbusters, though it is safe to assume that many of them will be. A home-building simulator called Dreamhouse, the game will soon be available on PC, current-gen consoles, and mobile devices. The video presented so far is excellent, showing lifelike graphics. Although a release date for Dreamhouse, the game isn't yet fixed in stone, simulation game fans should keep an eye out for it. Number 23, Into the Echo. Even if the majority of the game is yet unknown, Into the Echo, a huge MMO created in Unreal Engine 5, is an exciting concept. The brief teaser gives little insight into the MMORPG gameplay or content, but it does mention that the pre-alpha is about to launch, and that the game is a time travel odyssey. Into the Echo may be one of the most intriguing MMO projects, so perhaps more details will be made public soon. Number 24, Instinction. In Instinction, a player takes the role of April Summers, an adventurous traveler on a personal mission, and is set in an ancient landscape. Additionally, dinosaurs are everywhere around her. The trailer features some magnificent dinosaur models and environments in addition to first-person gunplay. Along with its fighting, Instinction will have puzzles and exploration. Players can choose between first-person and third-person perspectives, citing the game's Steam profile. The heads-up display can also be adjusted. Number 25, Stormgate. Real-time strategy games are the specialty of Frost Giant Studios, which was founded by former Blizzard developers. The corporation is working on an Unreal Engine 5 project for its launch, and the developers have expressed their excitement at the idea of utilizing the engine's technological advancements. A free-to-play RTS with a social component is called Stormgate. In the far future, demonic forces can enter Earth through portals, driving humanity to arm itself. Both of these groups, as well as additional unannounced factions, are playable by gamers. Stormgate, which has a vibrant design and a PvE mode in which 3 players band together to fight an opponent, looks to be attempting to strike a balance between accessibility and depth. Number 26, Legend of Ymir. OneMate has launched Legend of Ymir, a truly next-gen MMORPG, as a sequel to 2021's Ymir 4. Although there is still more work to be done before any significant content is expected to be made available to the public, the studio has published a tech demo that details its plans for the RPG and includes a few glimpses of in-game footage. Although the series has always been more well-liked in Asia than in Western nations, Ymir 4 did manage to gain more of a following there than the previous installments, so Legend of Ymir may attempt to benefit from the planned presence of its predecessor. Number 27, Project Ryu. A small indie team's Project Ryu revealed trailer features a number of stunning Korean locations, as well as brief gameplay clips from the perspective of the game's female protagonist. Although it is unclear what kind of game this will be, the footage of Project Ryu is an excellent example of how realistic Unreal Engine 5 can be. Number 28, Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 was not shown using Unreal Engine 5 during Square Enix's reveal, although Tetsuya Nomura has said that will change in the future. Kingdom Hearts 4 appears ready to move the franchise in a new direction by making changes to the gameplay, plot, or structure after dumping Sora in a realistic city. Disney's live-action properties like the MCU and Star Wars should be easier to explore in Square's series thanks to the new aesthetic direction. This hub planet will link Sora to other universes, and is the city featured in the teaser, which is called Quadrao. Kingdom Hearts' new arc begins with this entry. Therefore, it only seems sense that UE5 would provide a graphical upgrade for this period. Number 29, Rooted. Rooted is an ambitious multiplayer survival game that takes place 20 years after a world war that left cities covered in the wilderness. This game's developer focuses more on salvaging, crafting, and customization than it does on combat in the game's description. Co-op will also reportedly be included. Number 30, Vigilance 2099. Vigilance 2099 looks amazing in the footage that is currently available. This open-world cyberpunk action RPG takes place in a city soaked in neon lights, sci-fi elements, and a neo-noir atmosphere, and prioritizes player freedom. Players can complete bounties, conduct business, and customize their personas as they see fit as ex-feds. And Voident has prioritized hand-to-hand fighting and gunplay, with a few nods to Uncharted-style platforming. Number 31, State of Decay 3. State of Decay 3 is being developed by Undead Labs, and it will likely be the most ambitious entry of the series to date. Although the survival horror series has a loyal fan base, the IP is still relatively specialized, and there is undoubtedly an opportunity for improvement. Even while living in an Unreal Engine 5 created zombie-infested world seems fascinating. The coalition from Gears of War has just joined forces with Undead Labs to further the franchise. The developer's experience could be helpful in ensuring that State of Decay 3 is the greatest game it can be. Number 32, Shadow of Conspiracy, Section 2. Shadow of Conspiracy Section 2, a dystopian thriller set in 2087 Berlin, has shown more gameplay than most Unreal Engine 5 titles. The game's main gameplay element is first-person shooter gunplay, but it also includes stealth and RPG elements. The murder of a police head is the main plot point of this cinematic tale, which is set in a corrupt metropolis. The likes of Metal Gear Solid seem to have influenced the game. Number 33, Tekken 8. Bandai Namco unveiled the upcoming Tekken game during Sony's State of Play event in September 2022. The most recent game in the series, Tekken 7, which uses Unreal Engine 4, is praised for its sharp aesthetics and well-balanced gameplay. The series used Epic's Unreal for the first time in this game, and Bandai Namco was clearly impressed enough to try the software's successor. The advantages offered by this advancement are clear in the game's announcement trailer. Bandai Namco has stated that Tekken 8 will be using Unreal Engine 5. The general manager of Bandai Namco Entertainment, Katsuhiro Harada, has stated that the character models for the future game are being created entirely from scratch in UE5. Although a release date has not yet been announced, Tekken 8 won't likely be available until late 2023 or early 2024 at the earliest. Number 34, Project M. The Unreal Engine 5-powered Project M, game from South Korean game developer NC Soft, has recently been unveiled in the first video. According to a blog on NC Soft's website, Project M focuses on a guy seeking revenge for the loss of a girlfriend. The game is generated with photorealistic graphics using NC Soft's own internal technology, such as 3D scanning, motion capture, and visual effects. Number 35, Rennsport. Rennsport is a racing simulator made with sports in mind and is anticipated to be free to start. This project, which claims to have been made for racers from racers, comes from a young German developer and has gained attention ever since the release of its alpha, giving a glimpse of what the game might look like in a few years. Number 36, Code to Jin Yong. Lightspeed Studios has unveiled Code to Jin Yong, a new martial arts game based on a wuxia literature, through the release of a sample trailer. The game's fluid combat, which includes ground and aerial moves, is demonstrated in the demo despite the fact that it is still in its early stages. The video demonstrates Unreal Engine 5's appeal by showcasing its aptitude for capturing minute details and managing fast-paced gameplay. Number 37, Unawake. Awake, a new game from Reality Arts and publisher Toplitz Productions, promises brute action in a dystopian apocalypse. Players step in to decide the fate of humanity by engaging in intense first-person melee combat with a variety of diverse weapons, while battles between the creatures of heaven and hell rage. The title's narrative combines historical, fantasy, and science fiction elements. These are the remaining confirmed upcoming UE5 games, since we do not have any official visuals. I will create another video on these titles. Well, see you guys in the next video.